What's going on, everybody? I'm here with Andrea from North Macedonia. How are you?
Hi, I'm feeling great. How are you?
I'm doing well. Tell me, how's your day?
My day so far has been great. I've laid in bed so far, so that was amazing, but I got ready. So, I'm just taking it in step by step, day by day, because I want to enjoy the full Turin experience.
Well, definitely. Tell me, how have you been enjoying the city? Have you been able to see some of it?
Yeah, actually I have, because we like to walk around a lot and try different places. I mean, for food, obviously, because if you know me, I love food, and when I go somewhere different, that's the first thing I want to do. So we walked around a lot, actually, yesterday and the day before that, and we found cute little places, so I can't wait to see what I can find next,
And food is certainly one of the things that a lot of people look forward to in Italy. What's been the best thing that you've eaten here so far?
This is a good question. Well, actually, this is gonna sound very funny because we're in Italy, but yesterday, this is the irony of it. Like, yesterday we found this Mexican place that was pretty good. So I'm gonna say so far that has been one of the best places we've tried, but we definitely tried some pizzas and some pastas. So like, everything is good here. There's nothing bad here, so I'm happy about that.
Totally. And I can attest to it coming from Canada that just the flavors in the food are so much better, and it really doesn't matter what you have. Of course, yes, we like you, we've had our fix of Italian food, but even last night we went to a poke place. Have you ever had poke before?
No, I haven't, but everybody says it's really good, so I'm looking forward to try it. I think there's a lot of poke places here.
Yeah. Do you like sushi?
Of course I like sushi.
Yes.
I've actually seen like a couple of sushi places that I definitely want to try. I mean, it's good to spice it up a little bit, even if you're in Italy, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But, I'm sure you'll get your fix of pizza, pasta. What's your favorite type of Italian food?
Pizza, for sure. Because you can never go wrong with a pizza. There are all different types of like toppings, so you just can eat pizza forever and not get bored, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, I know of one place that's pretty big on pizza in New York, and you spent some time in New York.
I have. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
What did you think?
Actually, I was pretty young, so I don't remember that much, but thankfully my dad, these were the times that your parents carried a camera all the time. They took videos, so thankfully I can remember a lot just by seeing it. But from New York, actually, I remember the culture, because as a young kid, when you get placed in such a place that you get the feeling of mixed culture is very, very important for me, especially when you're young, because you don't judge people when you're that young. So yeah, I mean, it was amazing for me. That's when I first fell in love with the music I love the most, and that's R&B, gospel, and soul. You know what I mean? That's just, for me, that's personally the soul of music. And that was the first time I heard a gospel choir sing, and my life changed forever. You know when you get chills from the top to the end of your body, like, it's just, oh my God. So yeah, I mean, New York literally changed my life for the better.
Well, that's great. I mean, because when you started talking about it, you're saying like, oh yeah, it was kind of something in the past, but it's definitely, shaped your music in a lot of ways. And tell me about being able to perform on this stage. How did you feel when you stepped out for the first time for your first rehearsal?
Wow, yeah, I mean, I will hold on to that feeling forever, because it was literally the happiest moment of my life, because you get on stage and you're like this small person, and it's so huge, and you look up and you just can't help but to smile, because out of everybody, you got the opportunity to be on that stage. So I'm just very happy to be here and to have the opportunity to do this, and I just can't wait to have people all around me that we can share the same energy and just have the most fun,
And speaking of sharing that energy with people, one thing that we did see in the little TikTok snippet was that you had a bit of an interaction with the Irish representative, with Brooke.
Oh, yes, I love her. She's so fun to be around. She's super positive and bubbly. And yeah, I mean, she loves to be on stage as well, and we kind of like rub off that energy, like all of the contestants. That's what I love about this year. We're all super young, and we're not here to prove a point. We're here to share our passion with the people, and we just want to have fun, because if we enjoy it, everybody else will.
Totally, yeah. And now tell me, we saw very little of your staging, and I guess that's good for you, because then it's going to be a much bigger surprise for everyone else. But are you happy with how things are going?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a very mysterious person, No, but I mean, I've always said that I'd like to keep it minimalistic, because I want my song and my music to speak for itself. I'm just here to connect with the people, and I'm honestly, like, the people backstage and on stage have been the nicest people I've ever met, and they just want to make this experience as best as possible. So I mean, I couldn't be happier. My first performance was great, and now we only have to build up from it, and I just can't wait tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow is my second rehearsal, so I'm pretty excited for that as well.
I can sense the excitement as well. And also, just in terms of being in a different country and being able to represent your country, what kind of feeling does that give you?
I feel honored. Like this is the greatest opportunity of my life. I mean, I'm super young, so I feel like this will open a lot of doors for me. So I'm happy that I have the support from my country to believe in me, that I can show my talent on such a big stage, and I definitely feel like I will do it, and we'll all be proud and just have some fun, you know, because at the end of the day, this is music, this is what we love, and that's what unites us. So why not just have fun? You know?
Totally. Have you, speaking of uniting, have you have received any encouragement from some previous Macedonian participants? Have you met any of them?
Yes, this is a really good question, because I always like to mention this. I have, actually, with Tamara Todevska, which we all love and know.
Of course, as do we.
Yeah, and from Calliope, which for me, I always like to say that she's a god of a woman, a goddess, if you will. Like, I don't know, I mean, these two women are so powerful and they dominate on the stage, so I really look up to them. Like, they're really good mentors. So let's go to Tamara first. Like, when I watched her on that stage, like, I was literally proud. She knew what she was doing with the title of the song, I have to say. But like, she worked super hard, and if you work super hard, like, good things will come. And she said, listen, don't worry about the small things that will make you angry, because nothing can go perfectly, you know what I mean? So just preserve your energy, because you need to go on that stage and you need to enjoy it, because if you do, everybody else will. And I kind of keep that mentality throughout my stay here, because it's inevitable to get angry about something, you know. This is a lot of pressure. I mean, we enjoy it as well, but you want to be as perfect as possible, which is not real, you know what I mean? But sometimes you will get in your own head. So it's important to remember the little things, and why are you here, and why are you happy, and be grateful for it. So that's what I do. Even before going on stage, I think about everything I'm grateful for, that I'm here, that I'm in this moment, and just go out with a smile on my face and just enjoy it. And when it comes to Calliope, I am so grateful, and I feel privileged that I had like the opportunity to meet her. You have no idea what kind of experience that was. I mean, like, she helped me vocally as well, to tap into my emotion and to tap into who I really am. And she broke barriers inside of me that were holding me back, essentially. And I cried in front of her. I was like, that was so embarrassing. Like, but she really knows what she's doing. And I'm super grateful, because without that, I don't think that I would be like the same person right now. So I'm very grateful that they took the time to talk to me, for sure.
Well, it sounds like you've had a lot of great mentorship, and especially because you're quite a young artist and you're emerging as well. And that, to have that level of being centered is really invaluable, because there are certain people who, like, very, very famous people, who go throughout their entire careers, and they don't have that. So
very hard.
Have you been able to have that kind of naturally throughout your life, to kind of center yourself, or was it really that mentorship that really helped you with that?
Yeah, I really think that mentorship is very important. But thankfully, I have a lot of luck in life to say that, like, I have people around me that truly believed in me, and my support system. You know, it's like, even since I started recording music and started working, my first mentor is Alexander Masevsky, which we wrote the song together this time, you know what I mean? So I've had him for 4 years now, and I really look up to him, because we have this special chemistry that we make music, and I'm really happy that he can, like, he has my back all the time. And then as you go through it, you meet a lot of new people, some bad, some good, you know, it's the process, it's called life. But I'm so happy that somehow I gravitate towards really good people, you know, that actually believe in me and give me sound advice. It's not always going to be nice. I truly believe that I'm not like the best person in every situation, you know what I mean? But they will tell it directly to my face, you need to change this, because this is not good. And I will get mad. Obviously, I'll be like, you're wrong. But then I will sit with it, and I'll think about it, and then I will change for the better. You know what I mean? We all have things we need to work on, but essentially they try to do that, and they tell us so we can be better, and I couldn't be happier.
Young artist, mature soul, definitely. Honestly, that's a great thing to have, I think. But I want to know a little bit more about you. I understand you're quite athletic.
Oh, yeah, not anymore. Not since Eurovision started, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard to balance that out, but I try to keep fit. I eat a lot of food now, because it's Turin, it's Italy. You have to get the carbs in, get the energy in. Don't let them tell you what to do. No. But yeah, I mean, I really love to work out. It's something that brings me joy as well as music. You know what I mean? Because you have to connect your whole mind and your body to it. And I recently started kickboxing. Ooh. And for me, that was like so exhilarating. Like, it was so cool, because I feel like I'm a person that has a lot of energy, and it's very aggressive in a way. So like, kickboxing for me like changed my life.
Totally.
Because, you know, sometimes you think a lot, and when you go to chill out and go box, everything is calm. So if anybody wants to work out, I strongly encourage them. Not like, here's the thing, like a lot of people ask me like, how do you keep consistent? How do you work out? I'm like, you don't have to run if you don't like running.
Right.
You don't have to lift weights if you don't like to lift weights. Find something that works for you as an individual, and then you will be consistent. But if somebody makes a program for you that you don't like, you're gonna hate it. You shouldn't feel like it's an obligation to work out. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Even if it's just walking, walk for 20 minutes. It's good for your health.
Yeah.
It's not complicated, you know.
And sometimes it's like, you know, you have to work within your means because not everybody has the same mobility and
time.
Exactly.
Like some people have 2 jobs. It's not that naive to tell someone like you should work out. It's not that naive. Some people have kids. You know what I mean? They're tired at the end of the day. They're gonna want to sleep. So even if it's just for the weekend, you can walk with your kids. You know what I mean? You can just have a little fun. It's not. You don't have to be a fitness model. I think that's like a misconception of life right now because we see like models and we see actors look insane all of the time. It's not realistic, I think, for a normal person.
The artist must be healthy.
Umetnica mora biti zdrava. Yeah.
I'm glad that you were following the
I love her. She's so cool. Have you got the chance to meet her?
Not yet. I hope
so cool.
so. I definitely hope so. She's probably going to be rehearsing soon, so that's going to be her priority for the day. But nonetheless, it's been very lovely talking to you. Firstly, have you practiced your number hand?
My number hand.
Do you know about the number hand? So when you're sitting in the green room after you've had your performance and all the hard work is done, you have to tell the people which number to vote for.
Oh.
Which number are you?
11.
Okay. Well, that's very easy. 11.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, that's 11. I mean, I swear to God, ever since I found out that I was 11 on Eurovision, everywhere I walk, every time I look at my phone, it's 11:11. I'm like, God, is this you? Please? Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I love that number. Actually, I don't know why people hate that number. It's so cool.
Do people hate 11?
I think so. I don't know. Maybe it's for some, it's an unlucky number.
Yeah.
For me, it's super lucky.
Maybe it's a cultural thing because, like, I know 13, for example, here is lucky. I think.
Really?
I think so. Clara's nodding. Clara's the authority, so I'll go with that.
She's Googled it before, probably.
But and then, for example, Chinese countries 4 is very similar to the word for death. So,
Whoa,
so when you
expect that.
yeah, when you go to buildings that have large Chinese populations, they don't have the 4th floor, or like streets, they won't have the.
Keep it to 3. Like
it goes 1, 2, 3, 5.
But it's still the 4th floor.
It is. It's just not called the 4th floor. But anyway, a bit off topic. Practice your demonstration of 11. It doesn't have to be with your hands.
Probably going to do something spontaneous. I'm very spontaneous.
Okay.
I will capture it in the moment of how I'm feeling.
All right. Looking forward to seeing that. And to seeing more of your staging because it's a big mystery.
It's a big mystery. I think that's how it's... Because it's like it's 10 days... Like in 10 days, 9 days? My semifinal, the second semifinal?
7 days.
What the hell? That's so fast. That is so... Yeah, I mean, it's 7 days, so people can wait, right?
Sure. You've got time.
I have time.
To...
You never know what can happen. Maybe I'll do a cartwheel. You never know. No.
Hey, well, with the kickboxing, I mean, I imagine that must train you well for cartwheels. No?
I would go with a hard no, but I have 7 days to learn.
All right, we'll work on the cartwheel, which we'll incorporate with the number 11.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe I'll do it just with 2 fingers. Imagine that.
That's creative. Anyway, it's been very lovely talking to you. Do you have anything else that you'd like to say to the people watching?
Well, nothing more than thank you so much for the support. This has been the best time of my life, and hopefully we will hang out more soon. You know what I mean? This is honestly the greatest experience of my life. I know I keep repeating myself, but it cannot be put into words because as a young artist, this is what I've dreamed of, and now it's real, and I can't believe it's real. So thank you so much, and can't wait to see you all on the 12th.
And we can't wait to see you at semifinal 2, and hopefully in the final as well.
Ooh. Yeah.
Best of luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching. We hope that you subscribe to see some of our more videos, more stuff with Andrea as well. Andrea.
However you prefer.
Okay. I bet in New York a lot of people called you Andrea.
Andrea, yeah. I call myself Andrea because I think it's cool to put the accent.
Yeah. It's very rounded, I'd say.
Yeah.
We'll leave it there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.